we're down here in Kenova now, and we got us a Norfolk Southern, I'm going to say coal train. It's coming out of the yard down here by on the other side of the bridge. Got loaded coal. Horn salute. What we hope will happen is he's going to go down here and bear off to the right, and he'll do a big circle around and come over the bridge that I'm now standing under, the big Kenova bridge. Or he'll just go on the other end of the bridge up here. He could go straight across and head towards Fort Gay and Fort Gay, West Virginia. So, got a 50-50 shot here. Got a big load of electric car fuel here. And that's what it is, folks. Charge in cars with something, and it's either coal or nuclear diesel, natural gas. Got a lot of rail fans down here too. All the times that Jalties and I have been here, first time I've ever seen rail fans down here. And they happen to be from the Cincinnati area too, so kind of neat. When they get down there, they're going to have to cross over CSX, so they may end up stopping if CSX doesn't give them permission to go across. So we'll find out here in a short spell, and say he's got to be getting pretty close down there. I gotta believe there's going to be a DPU on this. I believe we saw it down at the other end of the bridge. We saw the NS leaving down there, what we thought was the locomotive, but I got a feeling that was the DPU because this guy got here way too fast for that to be the train we saw leave over there. So I suspect it's DPU on the back of this thing. believe I see a DPU down here. And I believe he's gonna stop. The DPU in the front looks like it's got a different paint job on it, so when he gets up here we'll have to pay attention to it, but it looks like he's stopping for a bit. So I'll restart the video when the train starts moving. Alright, we're back to moving. There's 2 DPUs on the back of this thing, and the front one's got a different looking paint job on it. I think they may call that a white face. Something different about it, but it may just be wore out paint, I don't know. Yeah, it's got a big gray spot on the side of it. Sound like that rear DPU is running, but I think if it is, it ain't working real hard. There's Jawtooth over there. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that he comes over the bridge, but and the more I think about it, I got a feeling he's probably going to head down towards Fort Gay, but we'll see here in a little bit. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. All right, folks, here we go. First train of the day on the Kenova Bridge. He's coming across the Ohio River now, and he's in West Virginia. And he's got a diverging signal at the end of the bridge up here, so he's going to be changing tracks and headed towards Fort Gay, West Virginia. So that's why he's going kind of slow, because he's going to be changing tracks shortly after he comes off the bridge. Right over there. See the signal up there. That is one long bridge. It goes over the Ohio River there where the truss bridge is at, and it's elevated easily for a quarter mile. It's been a good time for me to have my tripod. Sound like some brakes are dragging here. Guess they're dragging because he's gonna stop. All right, I'll hold it right here, and we'll start it when it starts moving again. And here we go. Oh, we got action over here on CSX. We got live action over here.
Oh wow, no train jump.
Get over here, and here comes the local. Train over a train here. Had to steal one from Jawtooth there. Live action. Basically, I was doing that to get him to look because he was looking at the other train. I see those Sheol cars all the time. That guy does a lot of graffitiing too. And I see the Ick car also. finally get back over here where I started. And we're down here in Kenova the day after supposedly NS got their system hacked yesterday, and they had to shut all the trains down, and so hopefully they got it straightened out and we'll see some faster movements here. I just heard about it last night, so I don't really know all the details. Yep, looks like he stopped again. I'm going to shut her off until she starts moving again. Alright, we're moving again. I knew he couldn't sit there long. He's blocking 2 tracks since he's changing tracks, so they have to get him out of the way. Alright, took long enough, but you made it through, so hopefully that means there'll be more coming. Okay folks, after waiting all day, we're finally getting us a train here. Loaded coal. About fell down there. coming. Ah, 2 DPUs. across that bridge. Man, this is a long coal train here. Takes a lot of coal to keep them electric cars running. Wow, what a train. Man, that thing was long. Hope somebody counted the cars on that and left a number below, because man, that was a monster. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Sure appreciate it.